Hi, Kurtz here with another easy access math video, and this topic is finding the equation of a line given 2 points. But we're going to do it a little differently here. This is sort of a backdoor method using substitution. Now, if you're interested in the algebraic method to find an equation of a line when you're given 2 points, I highly recommend the video offered by Math by Fives. His video is memorable and really good, so you could get it down in the link in the description of this video. But I'd like to show you a backdoor using substitution. This can only be done on a multiple choice test, so it's a way to sort of manipulate the test and get your answer using substitution. I highly caution you, though, if you are a math major, you need to eventually do it the algebraic way. But if you're taking a exit exam as a non-math major and you just need to pass, here's an alternate way you could get your answer using the equations in the choices and substitution. You know, when we do substitution, often you're given the numbers to substitute, and you try out different numbers, different answers. Here, we're going to try out different equations, the different choices. One of these equations is the equation for a line passing through the points 3, 7, and 5, and 11. Those are the two coordinates, so those are the points of the line. 2 points, and you can make a line. What I am going to do is prepare the 2 points. We know the first is x and the second is y, and I'll do the same here. Always, the first number in the coordinate in the parentheses is represented by the x. The x is the first number, the second is always y. And then I'll just write it out as a given question. So we are given x equals 3 and y equals 7. And also we're given x equals 5 and y equals 11. And I will try these for both points. Okay, and then we will see which ones work for both. Now remember, keep this in mind. The correct answer must work for both points. So I'm going to try letter E first. Let me try that one on the bottom. And we see if I use, I'll try the second set because I want to show you that y equals x plus 6 using that equation. 11, which is y, equals 5 plus 6. Is that true? Yes. So it did work for this point, but it has to work for both to be our right equation. If I try that same one here, y equals x plus 6, you will see that 7 does not equal 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6 is 9. So it didn't work out for this equation. It needs to work for both points. It only worked for one set of numbers. So I will try again. Well, I tried E on the bottom. Let me try A on the top. And I'll try the first point with A. Y equals 2x minus 1. 7, which is y, for that first one, equals 2 times 3, which I'll put in like that. 2 times 3 minus 1. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. 6 minus 1 is 5, not 7. I would always say, be careful if you use this method to watch your signs as well. You may have a double negative along the way, and remember, a double negative, a negative subtracting a negative number, is they turn positive. Keep, change, change. That was not the case here. This was just straight subtraction. So that equation did not work either. So we know E didn't work. I could cross it out. And we know that A didn't work because it didn't even work for the first one. I'm not going to even try it for the second one. Let's try another one. Let's try the B, and I'll try it here first. Y equals 5x minus 8. 7 equals 5 times 3 minus 8. 5 times 3 is 15. Minus 8 is 7. It worked for this one. But remember, it has to work for both. So I'll try the same one here, trying B now. Y, 11 equals 5 times 5, which is 25, minus 8 is not 11, it's 17. It worked for these two. It worked for this point. It did not work for the second point, so it's also not a right answer. But don't give up. On a multiple choice test, you may have to, if you're unfortunate not to pick the right one until last, go through all the choices. But you're using arithmetic, so if you forget the algebraic way, this is a backdoor method that's an option. And that's what I like to do, is give our easy access math students other options. We call that like the backdoor escape route. All right, we're going to try C now. Y equals 2x plus 1. 7 equals 2 times 3 plus 1. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1. It's 7. And as you know, that's half right, but we know not to get too excited. It has to work for both. So let's try the second one. Here we go. We have y equals 2x plus 1. Trying that same equation that we're working on. It has to work for both points, which I put what letters they represent. And I have 11 equals 2 times 5 plus 1. Plugging in my x and y as a substitution problem, which is what I'm turning it into. 2 times 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11. It worked there also. It worked for both. So C is the right answer. And that is how you do the backdoor method for finding the equation of a line given 2 points, which these were my 2 points. Again, I hope you check out Math by Fives for the algebraic method. Thank you for watching us here at Easy Access Math, and check out our other helpful instruction videos.